Welcome to our analysis of the key football fixtures for Saturday, March 7th. We start our technical breakdown in Italy, focusing on the tactical battle at the Unipol Domus. This Serie A encounter features two sides that rely heavily on wide play. Cagliari, playing at home, averages 5.2 corners per match as they utilize wing-backs to stretch opposition defenses. Statistically, 70% of their home fixtures this season have seen high set-piece volumes due to their direct attacking style. Como arrives with a tactical setup that emphasizes quick transitions, averaging 4.1 corners per game. In their previous meeting, the teams combined for 11 corners. Given Cagliari's struggle for points and Como's tendency to concede corners while defending deep, the match is statistically positioned to exceed the 7.5 corner threshold through persistent wing attacks and deflected crosses. Prediction: over 7.5 corners. Atalanta returns to the Giuliano Stadium for this Serie A encounter, aiming to maintain their strong home momentum. Despite a recent 2-1 slip against Sassuolo, the Bergamaschi have been formidable in Bergamo, winning 5 of their last 7 home fixtures and scoring an average of 1.9 goals per match. Statistically, Gian Piero Gasparini's side dominates this matchup at home, remaining unbeaten against Udinese in their last 7 meetings at this venue. Udinese arrives following a 3-0 win over Fiorentina that ended a 3-match losing streak, but they struggle with consistency on the road. Tactically, Atalanta's aggressive 3-4-2-1 system and high-pressing intensity are expected to overwhelm a Udinese defense that has conceded in 70% of their away games this season. Current form indicators point to a decisive home victory for the clinical Nerazzurri. Prediction: Atalanta to win. The Allianz Stadium hosts a clash where Juventus must break a streak of defensive lapses, having conceded at least twice in each of their last 4 Serie A matches. Statistically, the Bianconeri are high-scoring at home, 2.0 goals per game, but their recent 3-3 draw with Roma highlights a tactical imbalance. Pisa, despite sitting in 19th place, has shown a surprising ability to score on the road, netting against giants like Inter and Milan recently. With Dusan Vlahovic sidelined, Juventus relies on Kenan Yildiz, while Pisa's transitions through Samuel Iling Jr. often catch high defensive lines off guard. Given that 6 of Juventus's last 7 games have seen both sides score, the statistical probability for another BTTS outcome is remarkably high, fueled by Juve's shaky backline and Pisa's desperate fight for survival. Prediction: both teams to score. Osasuna welcomes Mallorca to El Sadar following a historic 2-1 victory over Real Madrid, a result that propelled them to 10th in La Liga. Statistically, Osasuna is exceptionally reliable at home, having scored in 10 of their 12 home fixtures this season, averaging 1.5 goals per match at El Sadar. In contrast, Mallorca is struggling in the relegation zone, 18th, and has found it difficult to maintain defensive discipline on the road, keeping a clean sheet in only 8% of their away games. Tactically, Osasuna's strength in aerial duels and set pieces, where they are rated very strong, exploits Mallorca's primary weakness in defending crosses. With Antibudima in peak form and Mallorca conceding in each of their last 5 away outings, the data strongly supports Osasuna finding the net at least once in this encounter. Prediction: Osasuna to score. The Estadi Ciutat de Valencia prepares for a high-intensity battle between a Levante side fighting for survival, 19th, and a Girona team, 13th, looking to stabilize their mid-table position. Statistically, both teams are among the most disciplined in terms of fouls but tend to see bookings in high-pressure relegation contexts. Levante averages 2.10 yellow cards per game, while Girona is slightly higher at 2.23 per match. Crucially, the stakes of this fixture, billed as a relegation battle for Levante, often lead to tactical fouls to stop transitions. Their reverse fixture on September 20 saw a flurry of goals and physical play, and history shows that when these teams meet with survival on the line, the intensity spikes. Given the current standings and both teams' tendency to concede 12 fouls per game, the match is statistically favorable to reach or exceed the 3.5 card threshold. Prediction: over 3.5 cards. The Riyadh Air Metropolitano hosts a high-stakes La Liga battle as Atletico Madrid looks to consolidate their top 3 position. Statistically, Atletico has been a scoring machine at home, finding the net in 82% of their matches at this venue this season. However, they have shown rare defensive lapses recently, conceding in 3 of their last 4 league games. Real Sociedad enters this fixture with a high offensive efficiency, boasting a 73% both teams to score (BTTS) rate in their away fixtures. Tactically, Alexander Sorloth faces his former club in peak form, while Sociedad's Mikel Oyarzabal remains a constant threat on the counter. History supports a competitive encounter, as their last 2 head-to-head meetings both ended in 1-1 draws. With both teams fighting for European spots and displaying consistent scoring trends, the probability of goals at both ends is statistically significant. Prediction: both teams to score. San Mamés hosts a blockbuster matchday 27 clash as league leaders Barcelona face a resilient Athletic Bilbao. Statistically, Barcelona has been an offensive juggernaut under Hansi Flick, scoring 71 goals in 26 matches, an average of 2.7 per game. Their recent 4-1 victory over Villarreal underscores a trend where 85% of their matches this season have exceeded the 2.5 goal mark. Athletic Bilbao, while traditionally solid, has seen defensive inconsistencies, conceding 36 goals so far. However, at home, they remain dangerous, scoring in each of their last 5 fixtures. Tactically, Barcelona's high defensive line often invites counterattacks from quick outlets like Inaki Williams, while Lamine Yamal's recent hat-trick form ensures Barca remains clinical. Given that their last 2 meetings ended 5-0 and 4-0, and current data shows a 64% probability for a high-scoring game, the over 2.5 goals line is strongly supported. Prediction: over 2.5 goals.